At first glance, cochlear implants appear to be an unmitigated blessing for a child who was born without the ability to hear. What parent, especially a hearing parent, would not want to ensure that their child can progress normally and learn to listen and talk? But it's more complicated than that first glance. Cochlear implant is a device that provides some sensation of hearing to a deaf person. They were first approved for adults 35 years ago and for children 2 and up 5 years later. Infants are now screened for deafness at birth or shortly thereafter and eligible for an implant at 1 year of age. Although they have improved over the years and will continue to improve, what they provide is a facsimile of speech and not what is provided by a normal ear. The deaf community has a vibrant culture, including sign languages parallel to the various spoken and heard languages of the world. This culture is genuine and authentic. Deaf culture fits within the wellness model, respecting the physical and psychosocial integrity of the community. Although cochlear implants were viewed as a threat to the integrity of deaf communities when the implants were introduced, implant users are now welcomed, including children and their hearing parents and other members of their families. 90% or more of children with severe hearing loss have hearing parents. Cochlear implants are offered to parents as a medical response to the disease of hearing impairment, but they are not a cure. Implants require considerable training and rehabilitation to work effectively, so that children grow up with the highest level of auditory and spoken language skills possible, but the ability they achieve does not match up with the level of children born hearing. And as they grow up, children with implants become aware of the deficits. These issues are especially noticeable in social situations. Of course, hearing parents want their deaf children to be able to live within their hearing culture. And there is no doubt that implants are a valuable tool for communication and family culture acquisition. Before cochlear implants, hearing parents were more likely to be aware of the necessity for their children to learn sign and to be exposed to deaf culture. Research has shown that children benefit greatly from a two-language, two-culture approach. The cochlear implant industry was founded on a medical model of deafness, that deafness is a disease and cochlear implants are the cure, so that people with hearing loss can join the superior majority culture. The deaf community views itself as a minority culture, standing up for the rights of deaf people to enjoy their culture and language. Its members are empowered by the comfort of being within their identity group. Of course, it is natural for hearing parents of deaf children to want their children to share their hearing culture. Parents and children can be part of both communities and culture, deaf and hearing. In conclusion, cochlear implants have been a revolutionary technology that enable deaf children to participate more fully in their family's culture, which for 90% of families is a hearing culture. However, implants do not totally replicate hearing and therefore speech development, and they require lifelong ongoing training and maintenance. Parents should be made aware of this from the beginning. Parents should also be educated about the significant lifelong benefit of connection to the deaf community for their children with cochlear implants. The goal should be for families to be bilingual and bicultural.